In this video, I'll be sharing 12 of my most favorite fragrances for spring 2021. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here, my name is Mehdi. I try to make as many videos as possible about fragrances. So if you want to watch more videos like this, the only thing that I ask is that you subscribe to the channel, and if you find value in this video, drop a like. I really appreciate that. Without any further ado, I want to start by House of Dolce Gabbana at number 12, Dolce Gabbana K EDP. It is a fresh, woody and spicy type of fragrance. It is a fresh fragrance, but not green or citrus or aquatic type of fresh fragrance. I can say to this shower jelly type of fresh. Scent profile of the fragrance is very unique and memorable. One of those signature scent worthy fragrances with some spicy sweetness to it, like cardamom, vanilla, a smooth spiciness. Performance is great, lasts on me 10 hours plus easily with 2 hours average to good projection and session. At number 11 from House of Dior Homme 2020 formulation. It is a citrusy, veti, very woody fragrance with undertone soapiness. Citrusy, veti, very woody with undertone soapiness. It has a little bit of age factor to it. It is a bit mature fragrance. It is not that much youthful, and compared to older formulations, leans more masculine. Performance is average, like 5 to 6 hours. Let's say that is good 5 hours, with first hour and a half average, below average, soft, mild projection and sillage. Let's continue by House of Lalique at number 10. We have here Lalique White. It is a refreshing, soapy and spicy type of fragrance. Let's make it short. It smells exactly like a bar of soap with flavor or sense of black pepper. Every single factor about this fragrance is soapy. Longevity, projection, sillage, complementing factor, ladies' reactions is like a bar of soap. How is longevity, projection, complementing factor of a bar of soap? This fragrance is as well, and one of the best choices for indoor and office situations. Next fragrance is from House of Hermes at number 9, Voyage de Hermes Parfum, one of the most natural, friendly and happy smelling fragrances in my collection. It smells exactly like spring in a bottle. Main players in this fragrance to my nose are black tea, lime and cardamom in a very natural way. Lasts on me very good. It is extrait de parfum, 40% oil concentration, but unfortunately it is not the best fragrance in terms of projection and sillage. Maximum 1 hour below average projection and sillage you can get out of this bottle. Let's continue by Maison Margiela at number 8, Under the Lemon Trees. I really enjoy the scent of this fragrance. It is a very unique, mass appealing fragrance in a very different way. It smells very different compared to 95% of my collection. It is citrusy, slightly green, leafy with slightly undertone sweet spiciness. It has a very friendly and airy type of character and scent profile, but for whatever reason it is too thick kind of for extremely hot summer days. That's why I prefer it better for springtime. Lasts very long, like 8-10 hours plus easily with 2-3 hours. Airy, transparent and soft projection and sillage. Next fragrance is Cellade Hermes Parfum. It is a dusty, earthy, zesty fragrance with hints of green leafy notes at the betweens. A very unique take on a citrusy fragrance. A very great mixture also between zesty and earthy, dusty notes. This one also, like Dior Homme 2020, has some age factor to it. It smells very mature, like most of Hermes fragrances. Quality is here, but performance is not there. It's very high quality smelling fragrance with average to below average performance. Next fragrance is from House of Versace at number 6, Versace Wood Noir. Hands down one of the best jobs from House of Versace and easily at top 5 best designer wood fragrances out there. So scent of the fragrance is bitter, sweet and resiny. Bitter because of wood. Wood is here very wearable and civilized type of wood. And we have spicy sweetness because of cardamom and vanilla, and for sure resiny notes at the betweens. Character of fragrance is very dark, deep and complex. Reminds me of Tom Ford Wood in that genre, but this fragrance has its own character as well. The only issue by this one is performance. Lasts like 3-4 hours maximum in terms of longevity, with first hour, half an hour, average to below average projection and sillage. At number 5, from house of Chanel Hermes Sport Eau Extreme. Some love this fragrance for fall, some love it for summer. I believe the best season for this fragrance is springtime, because it is too happy or colorful for fall and too thick for summer. I believe the best season for this fragrance is spring. About scent of this fragrance, it smells powdery, thick, tonkai, sweet, with hints of citruses at the top. Reminds me of Hermes Sport. I can say it is like thicker and more powdery version of that fragrance without being as aquatic as that fragrance. That's why I prefer this one for spring, and that one, Hermes Sport, regular one, for summer. Performance is average to good, like 6 to 7 hours in terms of longevity, with 2 hours average projection and sillage. Sillage in this fragrance is better compared to the projection. Let's continue again by house of Versace de Blue. It is dark, fresh and classic type of fragrance. This is a very good description for this one. Dark, fresh and classic. You can get fresh notes like aquatic, green notes, and a slightly citrusy shower jelly notes at the opening, and dark, incensey, earthy notes as well, plus some roots, some classic roots in the 80s and 90s. It is a modern fragrance with classic roots, I can say. It doesn't have that wow factor. It is not a wow or groundbreaking type of fragrance, but definitely one of those most complimented fragrances in my collection. Performance is very great, lasts on me 10 to 12 hours plus in terms of longevity, with 2-3 hours. Very good projection and sillage. At number 3, one of my most favorite fragrances out there from house of Dunhill Icon. Fragrance is clean, soapy, green, spicy, black peppery, with hints of dirtiness at the base. Fragrance opens up green, soapy, slightly spicy, and we have a very soft transition from soapy notes to the dirty, woody, leathery notes. So in the brief, I can say Dunhill Icon is clean and dirty fragrance in the same time, but it leans more in the clean, soapy and green side, like 80%. Performance is good in terms of longevity. It is EDP concentration, lasts long time on the skin. The only issue of this fragrance is projection and sillage, which is not there at all. At number 2, from house of Yves Saint Laurent, one of my most favorite fragrances from this house, Y EDP. Like Chanel Hermes Sport Eau Extreme, some love this fragrance for fall, some love it for summer, but again I believe the best season for this fragrance is spring. It is too happy or colorful for fall and too thick for summer, in my opinion. Scent profile of the fragrance is fresh and dark, like Versace de Blue. It is citrusy, sour, fizzy and gingery at the opening, and rooty or darker, more earthy at the dry down. Performance is great, lasts only 7 to 8 hours plus easily in terms of longevity, with 2 hours good noticeable projection and sillage. At number 1, at the top of the list, as a dark lover, I really enjoy scent of this fragrance, which is at all not a dark fragrance. Prada L'Homme Spring in a Bottle. It is powdery, sweet, spicy, very modern and sexy fragrance, with hints of woodiness at the dry down. For this type of bright, clean, powdery, sweet and airy transparent fragrances, performance is very great, like 10-12 hours plus in terms of longevity easily, with 2-3 hours. Very loud and cloudy, transparent, airy projection and sillage. Don't forget, subscribe the channel. That was today's video. I hope it was useful. Support me by your likes. Take care. See you in another video.